Hello students, how are you all? Welcome to the second video lesson, The Snake and the Mirror Part 2. As I said in the previous video, I hope you are all learn the glossary part for the better understanding of the lesson. Isn't it, children? Okay, good. Once I want to recapitulate the Part 1 video lesson. This is the Reading A lesson in Unit 1. Theme is humor. That means, what is the meaning of humor? Humor means it provokes some laughter or fun. In this Unit 1, we have 2 prose lessons and 1 poem. The first A reading is The Snake and the Mirror. B is The Duck and the Kangaroo. C is Little Bobby. B reading is a poem. See, and we are going to learn the lesson A reading, The Snake and the Mirror. See this picture. He is the author of this lesson, Vaikam Bashir Muhammad, a Malayalam fiction writer from Kerala state. His works were translated by Abdullah in English. He was honored Padma Shri in 1982 also. Our present tale, The Snake and the Mirror, it is a beautiful short story sparkling with great wit and humor. This story revolves around 2 aspects. What are they? The snake and the mirror. Okay. Let us now enter into the tale, The Snake and the Mirror. It is a story description of a doctor's experience. This story is a description of a doctor's experience. When he entered with a snake. The doctor who is a homeopath here. Homeopath means we have several types of medical practitioners. What are they? See this slide. Types of medical practices. One is homeopathy, allopathy and Ayurveda. So our narrator is a homeopathy doctor. He narrating his story with a question. Let me read the passage 1. If you have the textbooks, please open your textbooks and follow line by line and underline that hard word and try to find the meaning. Otherwise, I will tell you, you can record the meaning in your textbooks with your pen or pencil. Shall we start our lesson, students? Okay. He started his narrating, the homeopathy doctor started his narrating with a question. Let me read the passage 1. Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra? See, underline the word coil. Coil means what is the meaning of coil? Here, coil means move or twist. He started his narrating with a question with his co-fellows. So, has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra? Already we have the meaning in the glossary part. Full-blooded means strong. See this picture, cobra. It is a full-blooded cobra. Isn't it, children? Yes. All of us fell silent. The question came from the homeopath. I already told you, homeopath means it is a some kind of medical practice. Homeopathy, Ayurveda, allopathy. This doctor is a homeopath doctor. The topic came up when we were discussing snakes. Once this doctor really had such a dreadful or a terrible experience with a snake. That's why he wanted to share his experience with his co-fellows. So all fell silent and they are ready to listen attentively as the doctor continued with the tale. What is the meaning of tale? Tale is a story. Yes. He started his narrating like this. It was a hot summer night about 10 o'clock. What is the time mentioned here, children? 10 o'clock. It is night time. I had my meal. Who is I here? Yes, doctor. The doctor. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned to my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. Familiar one means well known. Underline the word familiar. Well known. So one day he finished his meal at restaurant and returned to his room at 10 o'clock night time. He heard a sound. As usually every day he heard some sound. It was very familiar to him. That means well known sound. One could say that rats and I shared the room. In his opinion, that sound came from creating some noise by rats. So it is as usual sound, it is normal. I took out my box of matches and lighted the kerosene lamp on the table. Why did he lit a lamp? Why? Because observe this picture here. There is a lamp in the on the table. Okay. Why? Because the house was not electrified. Not electrified, underline. What is the meaning of not electrified? There is no electricity facility. The room was not electrified. It was a small rented room. I had just set up medical practice and my earnings were meager. Again, who is I here? The doctor. The doctor himself narrating this story, no? That's why. He had just set up medical practice. He is not at all an experienced doctor. Or otherwise he had no other medical practice separately, like construction of hospital, etc. He just set up medical practice newly. That's why his earnings were meager. Underline the word earnings, income. His income was meager. Meager means already you have the meaning in the glossary part. Meager is nothing but very less in quantity. So it is a description of, small description of his rented room. The house was not electrified. I had about 60 rupees in my suitcase. He has only, how much money he has? Only 60 rupees. Okay. Along with some shirts and dhotis. Dhotis, already you know the shirt. Picture of shirt, already you know. Dhoti. See this picture, dhoti. This is dhoti. I also possess, underline the word possess means O-W-N, own. One solitary black coat, solitary, underline the word solitary, single. He has some shirts and dhotis and also single black coat which I was then wearing. So very less belongings he has due to his earnings were meager. I took off my black coat, white shirt and not so white vest and hung them up. Vest, you know the meaning of vest? You don't know? Then see this picture, vest. Okay, this is vest. I opened the two windows in the room. It was an outer room with one wall facing the open yard. It is the description of his room. It had a tiled roof. Observe this picture. It is a tiled roof. It is a tiled house with long supporting gables and that rested on the beam over the wall. So inside of the tiled roof, definitely there are some beams to support tiled roof. So inside the beam, there was no ceiling. There was a regular traffic of rats to and from the beam. Inside of the beam, there was a regular traffic. So many rats to and from the beam daily. I made my bed and pulled it close to the wall. I lay down, but I could not sleep. I got up and went out to the veranda for a little air. But the wind guard seemed to have taken time off. So he couldn't sleep properly. Why? Because there is no electricity facility and also there is no fan. So that's why he couldn't sleep properly. There is no convenience to sleep. Okay. I went back into the room. That's why he go out to the room. But there is also wind guard seemed to have taken time off. That means, what's that meaning? There is no air in the outside also. There is no air in the outside also. So he went back into the room and sat down on the chair. I opened the box beneath the table and took out a book, the Materia Medica. I opened it at the table, and which stood the lamp and a large mirror. A small comb lay beside the mirror. See this picture, textbook picture, in the first page. Okay, see what are the objects? Can you observe here? Yes, he reading a book, and also a lamp, a large mirror, a comb. So these are the objects we can easily observe here. Okay, so he couldn't sleep due to lack of air. That's why he opened a book. What's the name of the book? The Materia Medica. He started reading Materia Medica. Okay. Let us move to the next passage. One feels tempted to look into a mirror when it is near. He just sat beside a mirror, you know. Observe the picture again. in the first page? Yes. So he was tempted to look into the mirror. It is common, you know. If you see a mirror which is nearby you, what will you do, students? Yes, surely you are tempted to look into a mirror. Am I right? Yes, this fellow is also tempted to look into a mirror. I took a look. In those days, I was a great admirer of beauty and I believed in making myself look handsome. I was a great admirer of beauty. That means he used to give very much importance to the physical beauty. So he was a great admirer of his own beauty. Okay. And he feels like that he was very handsome. Why? Why? Because he feels like that I was unmarried and was a doctor. My profession is a doctor and also I was unmarried. That's why I feel very handsome. I felt I had to make my presence felt. I picked up the comb and ran it through my hair and adjusted the parting so that it looked straight and neat. See this picture of the parting. Parting means adjust the hair. We can use the comb. By using the comb, we can adjust the hair like this. Parting. It is the picture of parting. Again, he heard sound from above. I took a close look at my face in the mirror. I made an important decision. He took a close look at his in the mirror. He made an important decision. I would shave daily. What he made an important decision? I would shave daily and grow a thin mustache to look more handsome. Thin mustache. See this picture. This is the picture of a thin mustache. Okay, for your better understanding only. I was after all a bachelor and a doctor. Bachelor and a doctor. So he made an important decision. What he made an important decision? He would shave daily and also maintain a thin mustache to look more handsome. Okay. Then I was after all a bachelor and a doctor. Always he feel proud himself. I was a bachelor and a doctor, like that. Okay. I looked into the mirror and smiled. It was an attractive smile. See here. He was a great admirer of his own beauty, you know. That's why he looked into the mirror and smiled. It was an attractive smile. I made another earth-shaking decision. I would always keep that attractive smile on my face. So these lines creating some fun. While we reading these lines, what are those lines? He made an important decision that shave daily and maintain a thin mustache to look more handsome. That is the first one. And the second one is he made another earth-shaking decision. That is he would keep always an attractive smile on his face. So these lines creating some fun, isn't it, children? I was after all a bachelor and a doctor too on top of it. Always he was proud. He feels proud about himself. I was a bachelor and also not only a bachelor but also a doctor. A great profession in him. Again came that noise from above. Again and again he heard the noise from above. But he take that easily. Why? Because it is usually daily he heard that sound. I got up, lit a beedi and paced up and down the room. So due to lack of air and due to his inconvenient, he got up, he couldn't sleep properly, you know. Already we discussed in the previous passage, you know, children. So he got up, lit a beedi and pace, P-A-C, pace means move, walk up and down. Okay. So he was also paced up and down in the room. Then another lovely thought struck me. I would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and good medical practice. So when he paced up and down in the room, another lovely thought struck him. He would get married to a woman doctor who had plenty of money and good medical practice. So what kind of woman did he want to be married? a woman doctor, and also should have a plenty of money, and also good medical practice. She had to be fat. One more quality he wanted. She had to be fat. Why? Why? Because of for a valid reason. If I made some silly mistake and needed to run away, she should not be able to run after me and catch me. That's why. She should not be able to run after me and catch me. That's why he would like to marry a fat woman. Okay, then with such thoughts in my mind, I resumed my seat in the chair in front of the table. There were no more sounds from above. Suddenly there came a dull thud sound. As if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground. So he is very much busy in his thoughts, but suddenly a dull thud sound. That means if a rubber tube had fallen to the ground, surely nothing to worry about. Even so, I thought I would turn around, fall into the ground. Surely nothing to worry about. Even so, I thought I would turn around, fall into the ground. Surely nothing to worry about it. So he even he heard the big noise also. He take it as easy. That sound is also a noise came from the a noise created by the rats. He think like that. Okay. Even so, no sooner had I turned that a fat snake wriggled over the back of the chair and landed on my shoulder. Okay, what happened here? A fat snake wriggled over the back of that was the sound made by a snake, not by rats. Okay, the snakes landing on me and my turning were simultaneous. So, what is the meaning of simultaneous? Done at the same time within sounds. Two actions done at the same time within seconds. So, that is called simultaneous. Okay. So, let us